Good morning, everyone. Do you want to make a viral high protein breakfast with me? Let's get started. This very easy breakfast was made popular, I think, over a year ago by a YouTuber called Amanda Bates. She has almost 1 million views on this particular breakfast recipe that she made. It's very easy, only requires 3 ingredients, maybe about 5 minutes of your time in the morning. It packs 22 grams of protein and it's about 350 calories. I'm going to insert how many calories it is exactly here. Let's make it. So the first thing you're going to need is frozen blueberries. They cannot be fresh, they have to be frozen. I'm going to use half a cup of blueberries. I've already measured this out for convenience. But if you want to use a whole cup, you can. It does have 1 gram of protein. So what you're going to do with the blueberries is, once you've measured them out, you're going to go ahead and dump them on a hot skillet or a hot pan. Okay, our other 2 ingredients are going to be, surprise, cottage cheese. I know it's the biggest sensation right now and everybody's using it in every single kind of recipe. So this is going to be half a cup. You want to use whole milk because it has, the right amount of fats that you need for fuel and only has 3 grams of carbohydrates, 14 grams of protein. So I went ahead and I measured that out. And what you do with this is you simply put it in your bowl. I'm going to use this bowl. And you leave that alone there until on here, we're going to go ahead and top this off with our third ingredient, which is going to be peanut butter. Now I know that nut butters can be a little controversial because they're super high in calorie and not really enough protein to make it worthwhile, but and they also have a lot of seed oils. I did find this one is called Creamy Richards. It is 100% peanuts. If you can see here, the only ingredient in here is peanuts. So this is a very clean peanut butter. 2 tablespoons of this is going to be 190 calories, 8 grams of protein. So we get our protein from the cottage cheese and from the peanut butter. If you were to use a whole cup of the blueberries, you would get an extra gram of protein. So this, what you're going to do is you're going to put 2 tablespoons, that's the serving size, on top of the cottage cheese. Okay, so like so. All right, now let's go back to mashing our blueberries. I want to show you what that looks like. And what's going to happen is the very warm blueberries are going to melt the peanut butter, make it like really, really soft and even more creamy. And they're going to warm up the cottage cheese as well. And there it is, the viral breakfast, blueberry, viral 22 grams of protein. Oh yeah, are you wondering how much weight I lost this week? Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome back. It is time for my week 1 update on Zepbound 7.5 milligrams, and I promise to keep it real. So here it is. I lost 0.6 pounds this week. That brings my total weight loss since February 25th to 21 pounds lost. I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was like, 0.6 pounds? That's it? But then I reminded myself, Grace, down is down. You broke your stall. That is progress. I didn't gain. So I'm moving forward, and sometimes those tiny wins, I know that they're going to stack up into major victories. Hey, if you're new here, thanks for being here. My name is Grace. I am a 38-year-old mom to a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I started my Zepbound journey back in February. I started documenting being on a GLP-1 9 weeks ago. So if you haven't watched those videos yet, go back into the past videos, watch them, give them a like. It really helps me out. So, after reading a lot of the feedback in the comments, I really started to second guess myself on whether I should move up from 5 milligrams to 7.5. But someone on Reddit shared a titration decision flow chart that really helped me ask the right questions and that made me feel more confident about figuring out what's best for me. I am going to insert the flow chart right here so that you can screenshot it or take a picture of it, because if you are also struggling with whether you can should titrate up, and obviously I am not a medical professional, always consult with your doctor, which I did with mine. And when we had this conversation and went over these questions, we both realized it's time. So have a look at this flow chart and see if this will help you decide whether it's time for you to move up. Now, how do I feel on 7.5? Honestly, it feels pretty much exactly as 5 milligrams did right now. I don't have a lot of food chatter, which is amazing, but also there's no big wow shift either. I have high hopes that 7.5 is going to be my magic dose. And I know a lot of us have that dose that just does it for us. It gives us the suppression, it cancels the food noise, and it gives us the weight loss that we are seeking. But I'm reminding myself that sometimes the effects of the medicine have to build up in your system. I am only 1 week in. I've only taken one 7.5 so far. So next week when I take my next dose, I'll see if, more changes come about. Now, with 7.5, there is a brand new side effect that I have never experienced so far. I am 21 weeks into a GLP-1 journey, and this came, you can actually hear it maybe in this video, but this brand new unexpected side effect, dry mouth and dry throat, out of nowhere. Dry mouth hits hard, especially overnight when I am not drinking water because I am sleeping. I wasn't expecting it to be that intense, but of course, when I go to sleep and I'm not really drinking water, when I wake up in the morning, my throat is super sore and sounds very hoarse. So definitely something I need to manage better. I'm drinking as much water as I possibly can throughout the day. And I am going to leave my water bottle next to me, my night table at night, so that I can take a couple sips every time I wake up to go to the restroom, because it is like this titration is real and it's a little bit annoying. It's a new side effect I've never experienced. If you have had something similar on any specific dose of your GLP-1, whether it's Zepbound or Wegovy, can you let me know how you manage your dry mouth, dry throat situation aside from drinking a ton of water? Now, let me tell you what I plan to do with my new 7.5 dose next week, because zero point 0.6 pounds is still loss, but I want to lose more because I have a long way to go. Remember, when I started this, I told you guys my goal is to lose 100 pounds. I want to get down to 165. And I still got a long way to go. So I want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to help my Zepbound 7.5 help me get there. The kids are back in school camps this week, and I am back in the classroom getting things set up. So I'm setting 3 goals for myself this week. My first goal is to get up and work out before my family wakes up. I know that if I do it in the morning, I don't have to worry about it in the evenings because I'm going to be so tired that I'm going to forget to do it, or I'm going to make an excuse not to do it. Number 2, I want to stick to low carb eating this week. I have always seen better results with that, so I know that if I try it with this second week of 7.5, I might get some really amazing results. And number 3, I want to log everything. I've told you guys on and off how inconsistent I am with tracking everything that I eat. I know that the key to weight loss is to be in a calorie deficit, and often on days that I don't log, it is very possible that I am definitely overeating calories. So that's my third goal this week, is absolutely log everything. If Zepbound point 0.5 is pulling its weight, I really want to see what happens when I match it with consistent effort. So let's see what the week brings. If you're on Zepbound or you're thinking about starting any GLP-1, I'd love to hear your experience. Will you tell me in the comments what dose are you currently on? When's your next titration? Have you hit 7.5 yet? My friends who are on 7.5, Will you tell me what your experience has been like on 7.5? Did you feel that it was stronger for you, or did it pretty much feel the same like me? Drop a comment. Let's share our experiences together. Thank you so much for all being here. Appreciate you guys. See you next week. Bye.